Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm pretty sure you could tell like what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be doing a sleek ponytail with no heat and 4C textured hair. And some of y'all are probably like, wait, we can sleek our hair. Yes, sis, and I got you, and I'm gonna show you how. Cause you know, we've been doing it for a little while and I think I got it down packed. You know, the method, this is just what works for me. Before I used to blow dry my hair, but that's, you know, that's too much heat damage, and you know, we're trying to grow our hair all 2K18, so you know, we had to find a way around that. And this is just the method that works for me. I'm not saying it's gonna work for you, I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody, but this is just what works for me, and I hope you find it useful. So if you want to see how I did this, just continue watching. Okay guys, to do this look, you're going to need a few things, okay? A detangling brush, any detangling brush, doesn't really matter. A bristle brush, any bristle brush, doesn't really matter. A ton of hair ties, just get a bunch of hair ties. Eco Styler gel, got to be glued. A rat tail comb, some bobby pins, and any kind of oil. Okay, so here's basically the key to how I get my hair in the sleek ponytails. I have thick hair, as you can tell. It's not, you know, it's not thin at all. It's pretty thick. So what I do is I do it in sections. So I part a small section of my hair and then I sleek that section down and I keep going until I'm at the front. So that's what we're gonna do. So the first part that I begin to part is the back of my hair, of course. And I'm just using my fingers for this. It doesn't have to be a perfect part, no one's gonna see it. And then I'm gonna take the rest, put it in one. Now I'm gonna go in with my coconut oil. So now I'm gonna go in with my Eco Styler and I'm just gonna get a decent amount. So all of my hair is covered in the Eco Styler. That's how much I'm using for the first part. And if you feel like your hair needs more, it all depends on your hair. So if you need more Eco Styler, get more Eco Styler, but just remember, don't use too much because this is the back of your head and no one's gonna really see it. Like, you start to really focus on it more like towards the upper middle and the front. So calm it down with the Eco Styler, sis. Now I'm gonna just detangle that with my brush, my detangling brush. I'm gonna get my bristle brush and I'm gonna comb it into a little ponytail, and this is where the entire ponytail is gonna stay, you know, with, like, this is the base of the ponytail. Now for the next part, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep repeating this just to put emphasis on it. Like, these parts of your head, of the hair, it does not have to be perfect, okay? This is the back of your head, no one's gonna really see it. But do make sure that it's sleek enough to not leave lumps so the front of your hair isn't affected, if you get what I'm saying. So we're just gonna repeat the process. Okay, now I'm gonna part another part. And as I turn around, you're like, okay, like, girl, that's not even sleek. Like, that's not even sleek. Like, what you're doing? As I said, and I'm gonna keep repeating it, none of this has to be perfect yet until we get to like the front. Okay, so relax. It's not gonna be perfect yet, okay? Okay, so now I'm pretty much at the front half of my head, so now we're gonna have to be a little more careful with our parts and our sleekness. So this is like the important part. This part is the important part. Okay, so now that we're at like the important part, you know, of our head in the ponytail, you have to start doing smaller sections so everything lays down the way that, you know, we want it to. And I'm also gonna use my Got To Be glue now. Not a lot. So I'm at the front of my head. Now we're gonna part the hair. Okay, so this is my part. Eco styler. I just took a lot, but it's fine. It's fine. This could do my whole head. I totally just forgot to pin this up, which I'm gonna do in a second. So just tie that up so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so my hair is completely drowned. It's drowning. And now you just do the same process, but now you have to be like thorough and you gotta use that arm strength, try to keep it down. So you know what? Just watch me see how I do it. This isn't what it's gonna look like. I'm just trying to like get it in the shape I want it. Get your bristle brush and perfect it. Just using my hand, pushing it back into the ponytail. My arm's about to fall off. So Got to be glue. Before y'all get in a fight, especially with like a black girl, ask her which hand brushes her hair with, because that's the hand you don't want to get hit with, because that arm, that's the arm with the strength. My hands hurt. Why do I take so much? Got to be. I'm so extra. And just rub that in. Sleek. Oh, my arms need a break. Okay, so now my hair is pretty much done. As you can see, like little hairs sticking up. You see it? You see it? Got to be glue. Just gonna rub over those parts. And if your hair is like mine and it's shorter in the front than it is in the back, I think that's everybody's hair, but you know what I mean. If it's extra short in the front as opposed to the back, your bobby pins are gonna come in handy. There we go. This is a no heat ponytail, so you're gonna see your waves, which is why I used my curly bundles to do it, so it looked somewhat natural. Okay, so this is the puff that I have. To make it easier to wrap your bundles around, you just wrap it like this, so it's a little smaller, so your ponytail isn't, you know, fake at the top. If you know what I mean when I say thick at the top, because y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all be seeing them girls. We know them. We know y'all. These little hairs, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my Got to Be glue, put a little bit on there, and I'm just going to do that. And so now to like shape my hair, and you're just gonna keep using Got to Be glue because the curls don't listen, so you have to keep going back in, doing it at the front. See, this is the part of the ponytail where you start to feel yourself, so when you're doing it in the mirror, you're like... This is the side that I usually use a bobby pin for, because... Bobby pin. And now what I'm gonna do last is I'm going to use my drag, and I'm gonna leave it on, tie it up and leave it on for about 15 minutes. And it should be dry by then, and then we're gonna do the last thing, which is wrap our bundles around, and that's gonna be the end of it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this on for 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so it's been 15 minutes and this is what my hair looks like after it's been in my do-rag. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap my bundles around. These are some curly brushed out bundles. It's my Ali Bell curly Malaysian hair, 16 inches, but I brushed it out to be a more natural curly look. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now I'm at the last piece of hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tuck it in and I'm gonna put a bobby pin there to hold it in place. Now I'm gonna take a scrunchie, a hair tie, and I'm gonna wrap it around. This is the hair right now. Now I'm gonna just take my brush and I'm gonna brush it out. So this is the hair combed out. It looks like a natural kinky texture, which is what I really love about it. So this is how I usually wear it to school. But for a actually curly pattern, I could just spray water on it, but I don't want to do that because it just looks more natural this way. This is how I like it, this is how I wear it. And that is it for my final look. I really hope this was useful to some of you guys. I hope you guys, you know, you can maybe try this out, see if it works for your hair. But this is just the method that I use. There's no heat and it's not a lot of manipulation to my hair, and I like that a lot, and it's really easy to do. And give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.